bet you think your team on top, but now we're hot and got this here on lock. Listen and watch. Don't be lollygagging while they jumping on the bandwagon.
Welcome to everybody to the bandwagon. Welcome. Hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, man, make sure you share. That's
don't share that story. I just told.
Share this video. Share it every time, every day, all week to all your friends, all your family. Hit that subscribe button so you get those notifications. I'm your illustrious host, Jay Bragg. Welcome you guys to the bandwagon. Gotta introduce my crazy ass casting crew. My co-host is self-claimed Jingle King himself. Yo, Promisito.
Undername,
a.k.a. Peter Pringles. I just got that in a text thread today. Thank you, Les Bless. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, my brother got racks on racks. He's stacking them up. He's stacking them chips.
And I figured out a meaning. You know, I always got to give you a meaning. Because it's deeper. It's deeper than just surface, right?
Okay.
Peter Pringles, you know what I'm saying? Because once I pop, she can't step.
No!
Once I pop it in there.
Once he popped, the fun don't stop. Peter Pringles.
Yeah.
Like you say, stack it on up.
Hey, and I mush it in if I got to. You know what I'm saying?
He come out and the girl had a mustache like the Pringle man. You know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
a gentleman, though.
You are a gentleman. You gonna ask her?
I ease it in like a gentleman. I don't just ram it home.
Yeah, you can't just ram it home.
Yeah, you can't just
You
ram it
gotta
home.
lube it up and ease it in like a gentleman.
That's right.
How you doing,
I'm
brother?
doing good, man. How you doing? It's good to see you, man. Good, man. Hey, it's good to see you, brother. Welcome back to the show.
Good to be seen. Thank you,
I'm telling you, man. And boy, we already had some great off-air conversations, so I can anticipate
that was the warm-up.
A great show.
That was the warm-up.
Yeah, man. You ready to do this?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Cool.
Gotta introduce our in-house comedian extraordinaire. You hear him in the background. Les Bless.
What's going on, Les Blessington?
Man, let me tell you, man. First of all, hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, man, I slept in the car by mistake last night, so you know, man. It was. No, I don't drink. Drunk, man.
But I'm gonna tell you.
I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
What happened?
And it's the fattest shit I've done in a long time.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh hell no! I stay away from that narcotic.
Hey.
But I reached down.
Don't
I
do Krispy Kreme like that.
I reached down to tie my shoes in the car.
Wrench down.
I reached down.
Okay.
When I reached down and tied my shoes, I looked over and I saw my goddamn Gatorade from like 2 days ago, and I was like, damn, I left that in the car. And I reached over and cracked that boy. Once I started drinking, that 32 ounce got on my stomach.
Oh, no.
I was like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna take me a little short nap. All that sugar hit me, man. I passed the fuck out. I woke up.
Woke you up?
I said, birds? What the fuck going on? I've been in this motherfucker all night, man. This is some bullshit. Needless to say, the woman I'm supposed to be laying in the bed with, all 35 of them phone calls and text messages came in.
Do you, boo-boo? Do you?
You ain't got to worry about it. Don't worry about it. You must don't know. This pussy is reusable. All I got to do is wash it and wait a day. And I look like, damn, bitch, we got that. I'm coming upstairs to give you this thing right now. For some reason, I'm a right mic refreshed. I ran right up there to her.
So needless to say, you did get the job done.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, you got a 6-hour power nap by accident.
She got a whole lot more than
all of this.
This morning, I should call her right now. Baby,
I'll call her on the air.
Baby girl, you fucked the Tasmanian devil this morning. I got her name was It was crazy. You were eating that thing? Oh, wait a minute.
Sound like you eating that thing.
That what it sounded like when I was...
Is that a problem, bro?
Hold on. First of all, I'm not in middle school.
I'm about to say.
I do eat that thing.
Vegan don't mean you can't eat them G's.
Yeah, no. I mean, but first of all, pussy do got meat in it.
Right. So if you vegan, can you still eat that thing?
You can still eat.
Eat around that thing?
Yeah, it
You gotta
is.
eat around and you can't eat the in-twin.
Especially-
Yeah, you can't get down into that. Don't worry
All of
about
us
it.
got beards, so, you know.
All right.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
No, I got rich blood. I got rich blood. You had that beard at 13.
Yeah, for real though.
I did.
I mean, he probably doing things. Okay. Listen,
No, man, I'll tell you about that, Brad. That's some bullshit.
We gonna have that talk later on,
I was
man.
9 years old.
Make sure you hit that
And them
subscribe
niggas like,
button,
still ain't got
man,
no
so you get these notifications when we drop these crazy ass interviews and crazy ass show with this crazy ass cast, man. We're gonna go ahead and throw our first topic out there. 21 suffrage. Hip hop standing together in support of 21 Savage.
Like that title.
Chance of deportation. So what does this say about the hip hop's influence on American culture and worldwide as we know it? Young Promisito, I'm gonna throw it to you as our in-house producer and artiste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give me some information, some feedback from your side of things with 21 Savage pretty much in a situation where he could be deported. What do you think about this? And then the hip hop community pretty much standing tall and standing behind him on this one.
Well, first of all, you know my rap name was P. Grité, right?
Yeah.
It's French. So I'm from France.
Yeah.
So I can relate.
He from the original South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But first of all,
in France.
I know a lot of people get sensitive.
South Carolina.
But let's be real, guys.
Go ahead.
When I heard the story, I thought it was hilarious. For two reasons, though.
You heartless.
No, listen. How long have we been talking about rappers not really being who they claim to be? You know, they're actors. It's acting.
Yeah.
So think about all the movies now, like all your favorite stars, when you hear them talk in real life.
Yeah.
Them boys from...
Yeah, Idris Elba freaked me
Right,
out.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
freaked me out.
You thought he was the niggerest of all niggas on The Wire.
No.
Me on golf.
The first time I heard Iggy Azalea talk,
Right.
scared the shit out of me.
So look, so now you gotta understand how deep it goes.
Yeah.
Not only is it the actors in Hollywood, it's the trappers
In Atlanta.
in Atlanta too. So where's Gucci from? Where's Young Thug from? Like, how
Mars.
deep does the rabbit hole go?
Mars.
But, let me say this to answer the question. I don't want to get too far off topic. First of all, hip-hop rules the world. Everybody knows that.
I don't think they do, but yeah.
It rules the world.
It does.
Because think about it. Even country music. All they do is steal rap lyrics and put it to a country beat.
Honky tonk.
What's the-
Donka-donk.
Right. Like that, it's something else, man. It's another guy that's like, it's just a straight nigga rap, but it's just the country
Yeah,
stuff.
just the country beats. Big Mo. Big Smo.
It's somebody like
I know
that.
you talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. Like,
Oh, well, yeah, Nelly.
right, that's what I'm saying. Nelly started that wave. But hip-hop rules the world, first of all.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hilarious to me. But what they gonna do? Like, what can they say? They got him dead to rights.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, you ain't from here. Your visa expired, what, like 20 years ago?
Yeah.
15 years ago? What can they say? I mean, hip-hop does have major influence on the world, but in this case,
Apple voice.
I mean, y'all will make it a trending topic. And he'll probably get more money than he was getting because he's going to be super popular now.
Yeah.
And then he can go back to the UK,
Yeah.
rule with iron fists.
Well, could that be it? Could that be it?
And he'll be, but he ain't going nowhere. I mean,
bag out for you real quick.
but how does that go? Does anybody know the immigration rules? Like say if they catch you like that.
Oh, they can leave you. You can stay.
But what I'm saying is, if they kick you out, what's the?
Well, we ain't seen Shine since.
Right. But what's the color came back though? Slick Rick. Yeah, Slick Rick came
And that's
back.
what I'm saying. It's a per case basis.
Oh,
Like it
okay.
ain't a set rule.
And 21/7. Look, that's just. I want to hear him talk for real. Yeah, I never heard him talk for real.
Yeah. But how he rap is how he talk.
See, that's the cover up.
Yeah, how he rap is how he
I
talk.
understand now. Where is Silk the Shocker from?
See, this one.
Calio Project.
No,
I'm from New Orleans.
I ain't never heard nobody
I
from New
follow
Orleans
No
talk like
Limit,
that.
man. Shouts out to Master
Well,
P.
you
The
know
whole
what?
No Limit
I think
fan, man.
I
I
think he's
came
from
up
South
with
America.
Silk
He's from South America.
from California. Really? Silk really from California.
No, see, that's close.
Silk really is from California.
No,
I'm just
I mean, they always were taking trips now.
I'm just saying.
No, they what? But you gotta think about it. With not to get off topic.
It wasn't that
When P got on, Silk moved with P. So when their brother got killed, he took Silk, and Silk won but like 10.
And another thing.
Silk won but like 10.
And another thing.
Grown up wise.
Yeah.
Truth.
And another thing. Silk don't look like that.
Nothing like that.
He's from South America, I'm telling you. He played baseball in the minor league.
Yeah, he looked like Baby.
Him and P met through sports.
Same neighborhood.
But you remember P used to ball.
Yeah.
He met this kid from South America that played I play baseball.
Yeah.
Like the dude from Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
I play baseball. I'm telling you now. Who you know from New
We
Orleans?
just don't know. We never know who's from where now.
Think
So
about
you can't
all
really
the-
can't follow everybody up.
He
Right.
went from 21 Savage.
Don't judge
Yeah.
a book by its cover.
What is your axe to grind with Silk the Shocker? You always
he
kill
does
Silk the
always
Shocker.
bring up
He
something.
always
How you always
kill.
find a way to bring up
Listen.
something to Shocker, bro?
What did he do to you?
We gotta get off topic. Let's go.
In my opinion, Silk the Shocker is the worst rapper to ever grace the face.
Oh my
of God. Who's worse?
I rock.
I have an argument against anybody. And And my reference point is the beginning of the movie Hot Boys.
Oh, that was hard.
When he was rapping at the cookout.
He freestyle.
And I said, what the fuck? How did this make the cutting room
How did you go French that quick? What did your accent?
What the? I told you I'm from France. What the? Now my true colors
He
coming
said,
out.
what the?
What
You
the
about to get
fuck?
imported, man.
What the fuck?
Somebody gonna write your papers, man. They gonna write your papers, man.
What is it, slavery?
No, getting imported, motherfucker. Seriously though, he got imported. Y'all don't see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I see y'all didn't name nobody worse.
I don't think I can't say.
I know you're a No Limit fan.
I can't really speak on that.
Birdman.
I ain't gonna speak on that.
But see, that's what it is.
Birdman was the worst rap.
No.
He was a game spitter, though.
What the fuck is that?
That's rapping. He was game shooter. I'm a game shooter. No.
Come on, they say they game spitting.
No.
It ain't rapping. I'm game spitting.
I want to challenge what Les said. Bird's bad, but Bird is on beat. And I guarantee you can name me a Bird line right now that was hot. When the light hit the ice, it twinkled and glistened.
That's one of my favorite lines of all time.
Any silk lines? Any? Hell yeah! What? It ain't your fault. That was one of my style. Was scream like that. And it sounded like a monotone scream. How you scream monotone? How you do that? No.
I thought it was one of the realest bars I'd ever heard.
Okay, and my last point before we let Les take it. My last point. How the fuck they let him just blatantly bite Mystical style?
Wait a minute. Are we still talking about Silk?
Yes! How do you blatantly bite somebody's style?
We got what did this man do to you?
How do you blatantly bite somebody's style and then bring them into the family? How do you do that? That's like making Tupac No Limit.
But
and him and C Murder do an album together.
I bit your style, but I know you need a deal. You need help off that label. So let me rap my way, your way, my way.
All right, let's get back to the topic, man.
Thanks. Sorry, guys.
At hand, 21 Savage facing deportation right now. What you think about it, Les Blessing? And the culture getting behind him. Do you think this is good for him? You think it'll work? Do you think it'll?
First of all, they got a petition for him, and they got the 200,000 signatures for it to be recognized by Georgia.
I did hear they got.
So that's awesome. I'm all for people standing up, people standing by him, people speaking to him and speaking to his character. My whole thing is, you got proof that the man was in the 3rd grade here.
No.
Yeah, they
I
got.
said he didn't come to. He was 12, 13.
No.
He was 12, 13 in 3rd grade.
No, that's funny as hell.
I'm just saying.
But the man 26 now. And him being 26, they got proof like he was in somebody's. They got a 3rd grade class picture of him.
I'm sorry.
He didn't have a knife and the tattoos there, but he still. Yeah, that's hilarious.
He still looked like a villain.
But he still looked like a killer. He had a box face. He had a box face. He still looked like a killer. But I in my mind, 21 Savage from Atlanta. I can't see it no other way.
Was he down there when you was a boy?
No. But I mean, I'm older than him. But when I look at him, in my mind, I can't get by the fact that when you turn your life around, you'd have been shot 6 times. People close to you done got murdered. You done seen your partners get murdered.
Right.
You like his brother got killed on 21 birthday, and 21 holding him. When the police get there, you done been through enough. And when you finally turn your life around, you start rapping about positivity. You start doing back to school drives and giveaways. You got the governor of Georgia writing a letter for you. You got the mayor of Atlanta. You got your congressman writing letters for you and telling people how many black lives you have inspired. Mm-hmm. And now they lock up somebody. Your name get pinged. And then they wasn't even looking for you.
They was looking for
looking for young Nudie.
Where the hell Nudie from?
Nudie from Atlanta. You can't have
They said they were trying to deport him, man.
Well, I mean, that's 2 for 1 niggas. If I can get 4 niggas out the country for the price of 1, that's 2 for 1. Lock them up.
Back to Africa.
But in my mind, I can't resolve it in my mind that it's okay to send him away. Like to me, it's just because it's something bigger to it. Because why would the cops who locked him up go on a smear campaign of a rapper?
Where do you know that?
Well, he was faking his whole. Y'all fell in love with a guy that's a faker.
Right.
Nigga, you the cops. Lock up goddamn criminals. criminals. Why the fuck are you goddamn going on a smear campaign for a rap artist unless he start telling the truth, unless he start making a difference? And it's just funny to me that 2 days before he changed the song lyric, dropped the video, and he's saying it's fucked up having my babies. I couldn't imagine my babies being locked up at the border. And 2 days, 48 hours later, they get him.
Ding, 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 ding. You spoke out against Trump's agenda, nigga.
Thank you. And
Ice
people
your
listen
ass.
to you.
We will ice
And
your
Ice hit him. He did this shit on Jimmy Kimmel Live first and then dropped the video.
You just hit it. That's it. That's it.
That's what it's at.
That's
It's
it.
like,
That's it.
now I'm gonna ask you a question, Prag. Is it me or is it conspiracy?
My brother.
My brother.
Sound like
My
conspiracy to me,
brother. I don't know. What you think, the bandwagon followers? What you think?
Damn.
I'm not the comedian here.
You're right. I'm gonna be honest with you. It bothers me that he finally, that when somebody turned the corner, they cut him. This ain't Bill Cosby, nigga. He wasn't raping people. This ain't somebody that's out here.
I ain't gonna let you talk about Dr. Cosby Huxtable like that.
Let me tell you the problem with Dr. Cosby giving out too many fucking prescriptions. He was goddamn knocking bitches out and taking pussy. Now, he the reason we went to college. He the reason I went to college. If I never would have saw Hillman, I'd have never went to college. I'm tell you that right now.
Okay.
But Dr. Cosby took some pussy. It was a different time. I don't know if y'all know. I tried to have sex with a woman that was asleep the other night. That shit ain't fun. I don't know. It take a whole different type of person.
Nigga trying to get himself like that?
No. She was willing.
Is you dry snitching?
She
You
was.
said she was sleep. See, that's the same argument Bill had.
But Bill was
She
knocking her out.
willing.
Bill was knocking him out. I wasn't knocking him out.
No.
All right, so we're going to wrap this topic up.
No, Brad, I didn't
I'm saying,
Reel him in, Brad.
You self-incriminate.
I'm saying Bill got to be a sick freak to go that far.
So what do you
what
think
they
about
was
the
doing
influence of the community, though? The
The
music
best part
community,
about
hip-hop
it is to
community?
see the other rappers stand up for him. Like, I ain't never seen Future stand up for shit.
Now,
Nigga, Future got credit for saying in March Madness, cops killing a nigga tragic. And that was the only bar I've ever heard where he gave a fuck and it wasn't drugs and
main-
guns and getting bitches pregnant.
the main thing I
Rather some people
appreciated,
together, for sure.
what I appreciated, is when damn Demi Lovato tried to chime in her jokes. They went in
They
on her
smoked Demi.
motherfucking act.
And she
And
got
I
damn
said, that's
got
what
off
you
too.
deserve. Oh, it's funny when somebody else in some shit.
But when your
you
heroin
doing
addict
crack
came-
rocks,
when your
we supposed to
heroin
feel
addict
sorry
came-
for you.
thank you.
Bootsy
We
went
both-
in on her ass.
Supposed to. I don't feel bad for a motherfucker.
Everything she was supposed to get on.
Thank you. I'm all for it.
I did appreciate that part.
Well, hopefully things work out for 21 Savage, man. We'll keep y'all posted on that.
When you get out, you come do the bandwagon. We had
Please jump on the
I
bandwagon,
feel
man.
some type of way. 21.
Yeah, man.
They loving all them other damn Brits. Don't do that, man, like that.
We're going to throw things over to my man, DJ Strategy. We'll be back in a minute. This is the bandwagon. Welcome you guys back to the bandwagon. Hit that subscribe button so you get those notifications. All right, man, we're going to go ahead and introduce our second topic, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl halftime show is viewed as massive disaster, but all the protests and anti-NFL sentiment really hit the mark on this one right here. And that's crazy. When I saw this topic come through, it really touched my spirit because what's crazy is I did a research maybe about 2 weeks ago where they said the numbers for viewing the Super Bowl have been dropping.
Yeah.
So I thought this was very interesting. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Les Bless, you want to touch the topic first?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl!
Holiday season.
Halftime show was pretty much a disaster from different points of view.
Hey.
Let's talk about it. Let's dissect the performances. No, we're going to talk about it. Let's dissect the performances. And then let's talk about protests and how we think it affected the big game,
Okay.
if you will. Let's bless it.
Adam Levine, Maroon 5. They performed. Go for it. Way to go. Knew all the songs. Weren't interested in hearing them. Don't necessarily think that's the place to hear them.
And that's what it was.
Don't necessarily think
A
that's
bunch
the
of
place.
melancholy.
Yeah, like, it
no,
was-
this ain't the place for
Listen,
that.
Turn up.
Is it Super Bowl or suicide? Like it was,
Right.
like because the songs he did off the album were about a bitch that left him. Like it was like her
It
name
was
is
downing.
yeah. Like so then you
One
put
good one.
you put Travis Scott on there, which I mean Travis Scott introduced by SpongeBob, which he really wasn't, and then because they used a SpongeBob clip, I did like the fact that they shot a damn asteroid at the stage, and then when it blew up, I said, this nigga's David Copperfield.
Yeah, he
and it
came
blew
out of
up,
hell.
and then he came out of the goddamn astro flame. I said, now that's the flame, that's pretty good. Now I like that. But then he ran out of breath, He was too excited for the moment. So you might as well keep that money. You might as well keep that money. Cause fella, Travis Scott, you got paid for nothing. Cause nigga, you didn't sound nothing like Travis Scott did. That might have been Mavis Scott. Nigga, I don't know who that was, but that wasn't no damn Travis Scott. Now, let's get to my favorite part.
Let's get to the OG, okay.
Now, Big Boy was there.
Man, with that squirrel coat.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody that wear a fox coat in Atlanta when people got on damn regular damn jumpsuits, they had on track suits and shorts down there.
That's right.
At that moment, I said, one, he's the realest nigga walking.
Yeah.
Two, I know Peter is gonna have a motherfucking field day on his ass. And three, you niggas boycotted, protested, and the two black artists, these motherfuckers had a grand total. Lil Wayne's performance on the national championship was longer than both of their performances combined. It was the most boring Super Bowl ever.
Yes.
And it was still a highly watched Super Bowl. So I don't know what you people protested. I don't know what y'all think. All y'all did was, because I swear I saw Cardi B on stage performing at the NFL and Robert Kraft dancing behind her like a backup.
And all black in the hood.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I lying? Like I swear.
Meek Mill was his hype man.
Meek Mill was his hype man. So if y'all can explain to me what it accomplished, Jay-Z, I'm all for you. But that's the bad part about black protests. People always forget the shit never has direction.
Right.
Everybody got all these grand schemes about we gotta get Trump out of there and we gotta get this government right. Okay, exactly, plan. Nigga, what's your plan? Everybody always tell me the government fucked up. You have a better idea?
Right.
You have a better idea, genius? Because we're on president number 43, correct? 43 months?
47.
44?
48.
45.
45.
That nigga
My mama called him
45.
My mama called him
44 was a
45.
nigga. Yeah, he was Colt 44. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been nice if he was
45.
He missed the boat.
Yeah. 44.
Matter of fact, he was 43 and 44.
Yeah, he was back to
So
back.
technically, he's 45.
But
What?
worked for me. I like your man.
Don't worry about it.
In my book, Barack Obama was a 101. Yeah, I just want y'all to know he was a 101 when I see Barack. But at the end of the day, in my mind, nothing was accomplished.
So you don't think it was effective at all?
Did the season go on?
Yeah, well, the season gonna go on now. I mean, when you
Did the white folks get rich? Did niggas leave? I mean, let me ask you this: how many players got injured in the Super Bowl? Yeah, but I give you a grand scale. You want to know? 1. 6 people got injured in the Super Bowl. They were all black. So if niggas got hurt, white people make money, and a white man won the MVP, and they all went out like champions. I think the order
accomplished.
Make America great again. MAGA, nigga. MAGA.
See, so when I saw these reports when they were saying, the television viewership had went down, I guess, leading up to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That was in the playoffs. Though.
Yeah, in the playoffs, of course. So ultimately, what you're saying is most people can't stick true to the protest.
That's the one. Okay.
Staying true to the protest is key if you're going to do it.
This is gonna sound fucked up.
Hey,
The original. No. Wait, no. Niggas don't like me anyway. The original. And I hate to say this, but only black people respect black people's opinion. But Bloods and the Crips started off as neighborhood leaders. He just caught that. The neighborhood leaders were Bloods and Crips. They provided after school programs. They helped provide security in neighborhoods from people who were trying to sell drugs, just like the original motive of the Black Panthers, and that's what they split it into, the Bloods and the Crips, and they were trying to provide and show a way. Well, shit like that get deviated because we never stay the course. At the end of the day, the goal should stay the same, even if the plan changes. If the plans change, if I give you directions to Atlanta and a part of the highway is closed, nigga, you changed the plan, but you still got to go to Atlanta. Well, we as a people always find a way that when the plans change, so does the goal somehow. We never stay focused. If you think Dr. King got the shot just so niggas can sit wherever they want on the bus and got there, go whatever school they want to, but they don't want you there, you fail. Like you missed the point of the whole thing. The whole thing was equality. They wanted you to be just as smart. They wanted you to be just as educated. They wanted you to have more money. They wanted you to understand what financial wealth was. Not being rich, not being nigga rich. They wanted you to understand what real wealth is. That's when you able to keep a dollar in your community for longer than a goddamn day. Most people don't understand that as a people, we tend to always deviate whenever shit get hard. Whenever we get punched in the face, we run.
This is at the end of this?
It's a lot harder than we was thinking.
Yeah.
And promise me and you done spoke to this how many times before?
Hey, man.
So you touch it. Young Promisito. What you think about it, man? Massive disaster. Do you think protests affected anything? The disaster, of course, was the bowl itself, the big game, and the performances. I saw them going crazy on Adam Levine for his shirt, matching it with different drapes, curtains, and
I'd much rather see. I'd rather see Janice titties than Adam Levine. I want to protest for that. I call the FCC. I find this nigga's chest offensive.
So let me ask you this, y'all probably on top of the question, do you think that they dumbed down maybe the entertainment somewhat because of what they were dealing with, protests leading up to, the loss in viewership? Do you think any of that had anything to do with it?
No, I think, I think it did have something to do with it on the basis of, you see how Big Boy and Travis Scott, what you said collectively, they might have a minute together.
Yes.
I think that was strategic.
I'm sure.
We're gonna sprinkle a little nigga on there to show you niggas still fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
It was the niggers.
But I just think Maroon 5 was just the song, like it wasn't.
It was just a bad choice.
It was just bad. Moves Like Jagger was the only one that was like upbeat party. You know what I mean? You could have got anybody else with more up tempo music, and it would have been fine.
Niggas talk shit about Bruno, but
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's
Bruno
basically what it boiled down to. And at the end of the day, man, the protests ain't did shit. Cause like let's say everybody's not on one accord. They never have been, and they don't know what the hell they're protesting. Somebody made a good point. I can't remember who said it. Somebody made a good point. Because what the fuck are you protesting when one Cap still trying to get a job in the NFL?
Yep.
So what the fuck are you protesting?
Right.
So if he start back working for him, everything's all good now? It don't change nothing that they were doing before. They've been doing this shit for 100 years.
I stand with Kaepernick.
Right. What do you stand for, though? Like, you don't even know what he's standing
He's
for.
still working out in the summer. He's still working out in the summertime.
Right. That whole shit then took a turn. Like, he told us why he was kneeling, but you're boycotting the NFL for what? They didn't beat the niggas up. It was police. Like,
They just didn't want to highlight
he was kneeling to bring awareness. He wasn't saying fuck the NFL.
That's all.
Now once he started fucking with their end product, they was like, all right, nah, you got to roll. Exactly. Now you're but he's still trying to get a job. Last I heard, anyway.
Yeah, you will.
So what?
You don't get a Nike deal and they don't want you to wear them shoes on the field or on the court.
And you know,
so you said there's a plan.
Yeah, it was some bullshit.
The same plan that's always been. Run, nigga, run.
The master plan. You see what I did?
Yeah, I like that.
See what I did? That's the master plan.
Man, we might get shut down, man. Man, the walls black.
Tell too much truth, man. I got my Africa necklace on.
Uh-oh, your ass gonna get deported.
I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black. I'm back.
Your ass gonna get deported, man.
Hey,
man, let me see.
Send me to Africa.
Let me hear you talk with a UK accent.
Oh, that's it. That sound like 21. Get him out of here. That's all I need. That's all I need.
All right, y'all. We're going to go things over to man DJ Strategy. This is the Bandwagon. We'll catch y'all in a minute. Welcome you guys back to the Bandwagon. Hit that subscribe button so you get those notifications. And please share. Jump on the bandwagon, man, all right? Your illustrious host, Jay Bragg. We're throwing our next topic out there. Sorry, not sorry. Should you apologize even in situations where you feel you aren't wrong? I love this one. Is it selfish not to? Is it fake to apologize when you don't really mean it? So, I'm going to throw it over Yo Promisito first and foremost right now. What you think about it, man?
Listen, man.
Do you say sorry when you don't mean it?
Listen, man.
And if you have, give me a scenario.
Listen.
Step on a nerve.
Listen. Interesting topic.
Listen.
Can he just finish? Can
I finish? Listen, man.
The floor is yours, brother.
First of all.
Oh.
Those that know me, some say I tend to be a little stubborn.
Swing the camera. Swing the camera. Hey, the views and opinions expressed by Promise are just for fodder and show jokes. Please, do not take this as serious as his real feelings. It is all entertainment. It's no different than WWE. Bruce Willis did not really jump off a building. I promise you.
That's right.
I
And the Grinch
promise
didn't really steal Christmas.
The Grinch didn't steal Christmas, and Cuba Gooding Jr. did not kill Nicole Brown Simpson. Go ahead, throw it to me.
All right. Now listen. I've been in situations where
He's starting wrong.
All wrong. Get up from the table.
I gotta keep it real.
All wrong. All wrong.
I gotta keep
bro.
it real. But this is acting.
You got to go home.
You know, she's church going. She don't watch the shit.
Oh, okay. All right, let me make sure. Suck her ass. That's
right.
it. That's it.
Listen, I've been in situations, Craig,
Cock cunt
in my past.
You stop watching.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you'll get into I ain't even gonna say an argument, a debate, difference of opinion, and to make your point, let's say hypothetically, to make your point,
Hypothetical.
you state a fact. Not your opinion, not something like, oh, that's some dumbass shit, or that's just, it's a fact.
Okay.
Google.
But listen, let's say you and I are debating, and you state a fact of something that I've done to prove your point. Like, let's say, for instance, you say, P, you need to be more even keel like me. You need to be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I say, I am cool. You say, no, nigga, you ain't cool. Because I remember this time you did this, this, and this. Okay. It was a fact, not an opinion. And then I say to you, you hurt my feelings, Bragg. You need to apologize. All you did was state a fact, right? Do you think?
I will not.
Do you apologize?
I don't
All
know
you
that I
did-
can apologize for.
Right.
Can't look him in
You-
the eye.
What am I apologizing?
You don't feel like you did anything wrong, right?
No, sir.
Just jump right off the bridge.
So, in that scenario, do you just say, I'm an actor? I'll pretend and say, I'm sorry. You know
Do you
what?
appease the person?
Do you layer the cable guide? I'm sorry for that, Dad. I shouldn't have never said. I don't know why I said that. Do you do that? Even if you don't feel like you're wrong?
I guess the way you look at it is, do you salvage that relationship or not?
So is that what it is? Like, but see, you're still technically right. You're still being fake, though, right? Or are you saying, "Well, I'm sorry that your feelings are hurt"?
Yeah.
That's the only happy medium I can find. Well, I'm sorry your feelings hurt, but technically,
If you don't stand on it, like if you stand on it and be like, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. But what about the shit that you said? Like, I'm just sorry your feelings hurt. But I meant what I said.
See, that's why hopefully they don't go that deep.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, if I was,
But then you stealing money from church at that point. Like,
I'm just saying, you know me.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to be considerate and not wrong people.
you do.
So if they're
my brother
offended,
is very, very
if they're
politically
offended
correct.
by something simple, I'm like, I'm almost insulted. Like,
How dare
I
you
try
be
to I try to
insulted
make sure I
Yeah.
don't offend you, and you're still
offended,
offended.
yeah.
And you're trying to force me
to feel some kind of way.
to admit I'm wrong, and I don't feel like I'm wrong. So, see,
I'm sorry.
but I've learned. I consulted with the Zen master. I ain't gonna say his name.
Oh, you know Phil Jackson.
I ain't gonna say his name. I can't reveal my source.
You know Phil Jackson.
I consulted a Zen master, and he said exactly what you said. He said, "Look, man, I'm not telling you to be other than who you are, but just apologize. You ain't gotta mean it." I said, I think now maybe I'm naive to think that you can have
That
a
your
relationship
apology
where
is
you,
supposed to mean something.
yeah, your word's supposed to be your bond. You can be totally honest with your mate, all that shit. Maybe I'm just naive to think
Nah,
that.
you can't be totally.
Look at your man.
I'm learning. So
Because
basically,
I think it's based on knowing that person now. Now
But,
that we're
okay,
delving into that.
let's say hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Let's say
Allegedly.
hypothetically. I ain't gonna say crazy, but you know, because crazy can mean 1,000 things.
Many things.
Let's just say, in your opinion, the person is dramatic
Okay.
in all things,
Got you.
whether good or bad.
Yeah.
If something good, it's overly romanticized. If it's bad, same thing.
Got you.
So in that scenario, do you just be like, I'm sorry?
If you want peace, probably.
See? I see all of you agree. It took me so long to learn this shit.
Yeah, want peace.
Because it's so hard for me to be...
But you're not lying and you're still not doing yourself injustice
Right.
by
I'm gonna tell you what an old man
is that
told me.
particular situation.
I'm gonna tell you what an old
Case
man
by
told
case,
me.
if you
An
will.
old man once told me a little
Let's-
a little lie can go a long way.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing like having peace at your house.
But I would say this: I wouldn't even look at it as a lie per se.
Oh, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie now.
I mean, I would never admit that out in public, but what I'm saying is...
But you wouldn't go to the Lord and be like, Lord, I wasn't lying. I was just,
But
trying to keep
that's
the
what I'm
peace.
saying.
I ain't mean the shit, but I said it anyway.
But that's just like your female asking you, how does this look on me? Like, what?
Oh, I'm gonna tell. Okay, disclaimer: any woman that has ever dated me, please call the bandwagon. Check the bandwagon. Let them know that all you bitches have been trained. Y'all know for a fact. One
Don't
thing.
ask me.
Don't ask me.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
Because there's a lot of relationships out there.
That's
I've been in one in the past, of course, myself too. So then
I'm a fan in this.
that's what I'm saying. Some
Yes.
situations are case by case when that person, you know what I'm saying? When you know how that
Ask
person
me.
is, or
If
their
you-
feelings, how you may hurt their
But
feelings.
isn't that
If
patronizing?
ask me, then you know you look.
But you
bad.
love that person. or you
I
care
do.
about that person.
I
The
do.
asking.
You gotta know enough. Where's that balance?
The
of
asking is the
crossing the line
admission.
for that person.
Let me tell you,
Would've hurt
I
that
feel like we the angel and the devil on your shoulder.
No, I'm just saying.
I feel like he's the angel, I'm the devil. We both on your shoulder.
Listen, man.
We both saying the truth. I feel like we both giving you good advice.
Let me say this.
Because I technically I agree with you too. Because I'm that guy too. Like if I'm in that situation where I feel like, look, I didn't say anything wrong. I'm not gonna full blown give you no bended knee apology. You know, kiss your shoe. My bad. I'm so like no. Like if it wasn't that crucial,
Kiss your shoe?
What,
What
that's
you
what
gonna do?
I'm
If they're requesting-
gonna give you an appeasing
Wait a minute.
response that's
What
gonna
kind-
be good for both of us.
What kind of show
So I can go on about my life.
Fred?
my convert.
This
If you saw her, kiss her.
This is what I'm
Cool.
saying. The only problem I have with that
Sure
shit
enough.
is, in my mind, and like I said, I might still be naive and that nigga that believe in fairy tales or whatever. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I sound like a reverend. In my mind,
You've been watching Princess and the Frog.
listen, in my mind, the ideal relationship is My lady-
that way you fucked up.
no,
right?
listen. My lady, I can be real with her. If I can't be real with nobody else,
I know, I get it.
I can be real with you.
Can't be real
You
with
know me inside and out.
Can't be
I'm gonna
real.
tell you the truth.
That piece is
And-
nothing like that type of piece, brother.
They
And
want-
what I've
They
learned,
want you to lie. They want you to
yes.
lie.
Look, that sound crazy to
The
some women,
majority do see
but
that.
I'm telling
They
you,
really
I'm
do.
telling you from
Yeah,
experience.
you want me to lie?
Because if you tell them the truth, take it
Want
from
me to
me.
lie to your ass? I'm
Take
telling
it
you what
from
it
me.
is.
If they're telling the truth, they throwing it back in your face.
Look,
Oh, but I'm just some fat bitch that got on jeans.
right. So that's what I'm saying. I just
Oh, so
don't
this is
know.
what you really think about me?
You are-
Is this what you really saying
And-
behind my back?
Wait till you throw it to me, bro.
Okay,
I
well,
just
let's
don't
bless
know.
it. Let's go ahead. Tell the topic, man. Sorry, not sorry. Do you apologize in times when you're really not apologetic? When you really don't feel sorry?
Let me move this so he can see what I'm saying.
Do you do fake apologies?
Basically.
That is why I am a serial monogamous.
Okay.
What that mean, Doc?
That means I get in a bunch of fucking relationships because I had to break out of these motherfuckers.
Listen, that sounds like a joke, but I'm looking at my track record.
Like I'm a
They
serial-
loved me in the beginning.
I'm a serial monogamous.
And the more they learn about me, they like,
more they see
you
how
just don't
real
care.
you are.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You like, shit, I've been this way.
I'm gonna be
I've
honest
been the
with you.
same way.
That's why I fired my representative.
Right, and you the real thing.
Me, I give it to him straight, no chaser. So when you see me talk to other people, you're like, damn, that was aggressive. Damn, that was rough. And I'm like, well,
But see, I do that.
that's how I talk to people because I don't want no blurred lines. I don't want no miscommunication.
To the point.
Now, when we get into it, and now I know you a little bit more, and then now I got all the artillery to blast your motherfucking ass. When you say something to me,
You shooting
pow,
See?
I'm gonna get to you the same way. So
I do the same thing. So are
shooting
you,
darts at him. If I share a bed with your motherfucking ass, bitch, I done shared me, and you got the nerve. And you think I'm thank you. I done fell asleep. You think I'm a goddamn not? I'm cutting loose on your motherfucking ass. They ain't shooting no darts, bitch. I trust you. I gave you this whammer for free. There's normally a surcharge for this
all
motherfucker.
right, tax double.
Shit.
Deposits.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, I do the same thing. So are you saying regardless of what relationship I'm in, if I'm
Don't
real,
pull the trigger. Don't
listen,
pull the trigger.
Listen, if I'm real,
Be prepared.
it's
to
an
be alone.
expiration date.
Be prepared to be
I'm
alone.
saying, yeah.
So that's what it is.
You
If
just
you want
gotta know,
I'm gonna tell you.
dealing with that particular person. That's why I said earlier.
Every
Do you
time-
care about that relationship or not? Friendship,
every time
relationship,
you
whatever that chip
every time
is.
you be real, be willing to not deal with that
Exactly.
person ever again.
Exactly. And that happens even when it
And
comes
it-
to like
now, is that universal or
That's
just
universal.
our bad brand?
No.
That's universal.
That's what and all universal in all relationships. If white men start telling the truth to white women,
some people ain't gonna catch that one.
Damn.
I'm just letting you know, at some point, when the world coming to an end, people gonna start telling the truth. I just hope I'm around.
Hey, man.
I just hope I'm around. Because I got the list of shit that's wrong with me. And I know it. I study it well.
Hey.
The problem is, all you goddamn naive and motherfuckers that been lied to your whole life, when you finally figure out, you finally figure out just how fucked up you really are and you hit it, nigga, God ain't gotta come back. There's gonna be a lot of suicides. I'm trying to tell you now. Understand.
Because otherwise they wouldn't need you to lie to them.
Dog, if people ever the biggest, you know, I'm gonna tell you, all right, we're gonna take it a step further. Promise it's a hell of a topic. I text you and told you it's a goddamn outstanding topic. If people ever stop lying to the motherfucker in the mirror, the world will be 10 times better. The first lie every day is, man, I'm gonna go to work. I like this job.
Gotta psych yourself out.
Every day. How many people sit in the car
train yourself
how
to
many
psych
people sit in the
yourself
car and got their clothes hanging up behind them and then they smoking and shit to try to get as high as fuck to be able to function at work because they miserable. As soon as you stop lying to yourself, nigga, you can end homelessness, you can end unemployment, because there's so many motherfuckers in jobs that's just doing the job just to be able to pay their bills. Once you hit that point where you stop lying, the first lie is always told to yourself. It's the nigga that get mad when they girl be like, you got a little dick. Nigga, you look at that motherfucker every day.
Right. That's right.
It's yours. If you got it in your mind and you gonna tell somebody, man, this 8 inches. Well, brother, I'm gonna pray for you. Like, at the end of the day, you know what's up. Right. But you will sit up there and fool yourself, lie to yourself, until you comfortable with anybody promise. You tell yourself the truth. You keep it real with yourself.
I'm telling
so
you.
you can't spread truth to a motherfucker that you know lying to themselves.
Right.
That's why my biggest thing
That's
is,
what it is.
when I say serial monogamous, I'm cool.
I'm good till we ain't good.
Nigga, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up. I'm gonna bite your motherfucking ass.
Do you know how many times I've said that?
Dog,
I've been the same way. Like, stop trying to turn me into something you knew I wasn't.
No, I was never gonna white picket fence you. I was never gonna live that life regardless.
I'm gonna try to live that life.
Regardless of how much money we get, I'm never gonna live a fairy book. I ain't built like that.
Hey, man.
But the moment you realize this is what you want, nigga, evacuate. Eject a seat. Pull the goddamn parachute.
If you can't handle it. Yeah.
Because nigga, it's gonna get real. We can be millionaires. I'm still gonna go back to the hood from now and again. I need some of that shit to dust me off. I need a nigga to goddamn try me every once in a while. Sometimes I need some.
Check yourself.
Sometimes, dog. Let me tell you what I
check myself into the hood. Really
the biggest medicine, dog. The biggest medicine in the world is being made humble. Ain't nothing like when you go back to your old hood and some niggas be like, man, who that old nigga is standing out there with the boy, man? I don't know that nigga, man. And you looking like, man, you know how much dope I done sold.
grew up here before you was here.
Thank you. And they look like, what you doing for it? Nice, nigga. We'll rob your mother. You like, oh shit. I am out here without a pistol. I will get robbed. So then, like, next time after that, I go back to the hood. I done came back from college, and the nigga be like, man, what the fuck you sitting out? All right, nigga. Lay it down, goddamn. This is a robbery. I don't want nothing from you. I just want you to know I got a pistol.
Yeah, we can shoot it up.
We all can die together.
So the moral to the story is,
be truthful, goddamn. Be truthful with
Be
yourself.
true to yourself.
Be truthful to others.
You can't. And
wait, was that the moral?
No, the moral is.
Y'all just told me don't tell the truth.
No, the moral is be true to you first.
Right.
And everybody can't come with you.
So, so what are you saying? You saying I should go and break up with it?
No, I'm
saying
not.
I should go break it off?
I'm not saying break up with it. I'm saying that if you know the truth, listen, All that matters is you.
Let me tell you something in a nutshell.
Please tell me.
Every single time I've been totally honest,
It's been hellfire and brimstone.
It's been
total
hell to
destruction
pay. It's
from
been-
mountain to shore.
It's been
Well,
hell to
ultimately,
Shouts out to my
I
nigga
think
Gargamel.
The bottom
Yeah.
line is going to have to come to a point where, yes, again, with any relationship, business,
lie a little.
personal, whatever,
gotta
if
lie a
you
little.
know, if you want it to work,
you gotta lie a little bit.
not necessarily lie, man.
Just say it. Just say it. You gotta lie. Keep a
not
lie
saying-
alive.
Keep a lie alive.
Keep a lie alive.
You gotta
Lie a little bit.
you gotta lie.
Lie a little
There
bit.
you go.
All
All right, y'all. We're gonna throw things over to my man Les Bless for his newest segment. Y'all are wildin', man.
Hey, man. Hi. I'm Les Bless. My name is Les Bless. I'm here to give you a list of my funny, unfunny things.
All right.
I want y'all to understand this list will send you to hell. If you laugh, yeah, oh yeah. I just write it. I research it, I get the stories, and I deliver it to the people. Now, if you laugh in your car while you listen to this, you laugh at your job, you should get fired. You should probably go to hell. They should probably protest you because you're a devil worshiper. All of this shit is all the way fucked up, and I want y'all to understand that's why it's less is unfunny thing.
Gotcha.
One,
All right.
last week, as everyone knows, in Middle America and parts of the East Coast, it was a polar vortex, correct? Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Unforeseen temperature drops that could kill a man. Y'all understand this, right?
That's right.
Man in Minnesota is taking emergency to hospital. Emergency to hospital to have his ear amputated. All he did was leave his house and drive to work. Reason ear had to be amputated was because his ear had literally frozen off the side of his head. Why, you might ask? Why would you have to have your ear amputated? The man had to smoke a cigarette on the way to work, ladies and
Let that
gentlemen,
window down.
and let the window down. And when he let the window down just enough, it only hit his ear. And the shit froze solid on the way to work. That's right. Young man in Minnesota that had to have ear and a bit of his face amputated, literally cut off the side of his body due to frostbite. Sir, that ain't funny.
No.
But it's funny as hell.
That helps. So you hear me now?
Yeah!
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
It says it's cold outside. Did you hear that? We're gonna see if you can hear it with that other
Cold
motherfucker.
outside.
That damn, and that got that, and that ear said, "Wait until tonight." Number two on Les's unfunny things.
Number two.
Woman in Philadelphia is caught bathing. That's right, caught bathing in public, ladies and gentlemen, in rain runoff water off the side of a building.
That's good water.
And they look at her and say, "Young, I'm talking about raining out the pipe," and she's standing under the pipe. This bitch shooting an Herbal Essence commercial, washing hair, titties, ass, washing it off. And they say, "Ma'am, why would you fucking bathe? I understand you being homeless, but why would you bathe? Why would you bathe in rain runoff water?" And she says, "She is still cleaner than Flint water." Bitch, how dare you? Have you lost your goddamn cleaner than? And then I sat to myself as I read it. I said, self said, huh? I said, damn, it is cleaner than Flint water.
What's this fucked up?
Another one of Les's unfunny things. Number three, my last one.
Number three.
Lady in North Carolina.
Oh, this close to home.
Lady in North Carolina has plastic surgery to make her face look like a Snapchat filter.
Now the deer.
I'm talking about the bitch got new freckles. She tightened up her nose, fixed her lips
saw that.
to look like a Snapchat filter. That's why you promised you saw it.
$80 a freckle.
None of these goddamn stories are made up. These are all true stories. She has surgery to look like a Snapchat filter. Prag, you might ask, bitch, why would you have surgery to look like...
Why would you have surgery to look like a Snapchat filter?
When I was on my phone doing my Snapchat, when I would move to the side and see my regular face, I became scared and and depressed. And she said, I'd rather look like the filter than look how I've been looking all my life.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Are y'all ready for the cherry on top?
Do it.
Self-love.
The bitch was 43 years old.
Ouch.
You have lived 43 years with that same face. You got 2 children. And you better know. No, Lance Stevenson, shut your mouth. Don't let it fuck you up that bad. She had lived over 40 years with that same fucking face. 2 kids.
Who might have the same?
And who got this? And look at, Mama, what wrong with? Well, baby, you gotta be ugly alone. I can't do nothing for you. But she said she would look at the phone on the side and be like, damn, that's what I really look like.
Think she forgot or some
Look,
shit.
the bad part is what happens when they make the new and improved filter.
That's right.
She gotta
Some
go
people,
through
you
that
know what's
whole-
crazy about that? Some people probably don't know how the fuck they look because they using these damn Snapchat filters all the fucking time. You done forgot how the fuck you look.
This bitch got her eyes done, her nose done, her cheeks done, and got freckles
Freckles at
put
$80
on her
$80 a
fucking
freckle.
thing.
Wow.
Dyed her hair blonde, everything. And it's a black woman.
Oh, no.
And I looked and was like, this is a horrible place to live, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Planet Dirt is terrible.
Wow.
A Snapchat filter made you have surgery to change. And I couldn't be mad at her because that's just how fucked up it was. And if you laugh at any of this, you going to hell.
That was Les's unfunny things, y'all. Let's give it up for Les.
Hey, you did good.
Unfunny things.
That was smooth.
And these are all real stories.
Why am I going? These
He
are all
going.
true
He
stories.
is
Why am I?
going.
Oh, all I did was research.
The
I
mess
just
is
gave
You
y'all.
see how he hiding behind the research?
The mess.
All I did.
Hide behind
I don't
this.
see
Didn't
y'all.
I just
Hide
tell
behind
you what happened when you
That's what they
back
all say.
All I
That's
did
just
and be
research.
honest?
That's all I did.
You can't tell the truth.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all are fucked up.
We appreciate y'all listening and watching, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow at The Bandwagon Radio. If you need to holler at us at The Bandwagon Radio at Gmail.
Yeah.
Man, get at us, man. We want you to jump on every week, all right?
Man electrocutes himself into.
I gotta hear this one real quick.
Man electrocutes himself into trying to Instagram live with phone on
Dick
charger.
pics.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. I knew that was gonna close us
I
out right
mean,
there. On behalf of
is
my
that
cast
big
and
dick
crew,
one
man,
to
we
die
appreciate
for?
y'all listening and watching, man.
got to send
On
a
behalf
big
of my co-host and self-proclaimed Jingle King, Young Promisito.
100 names. Catch me on the Instagrams, man. Young Prom 100. That's YOUNGPRIOM 100. That's right.
On behalf of our in-house comedian extraordinaire, Les Bless, who looks like he got some shit on his mind too.
So, if you electrocute yourself trying to Instagram live with your
Does it
phone
go
on the
through?
charger, my question is that called Smoke Sasha?
Yeah, that's Hot Sasha. That's Hot Sasha.
Hot Sizzling Sasha?
Hot Sasha.
Gosh!
Illustrious host, man, Jay Pragmatic. You can follow me at JPragmatic1. Make sure you follow our comedian at Green Screen Comedy. Follow our DJ at Strat Dollar. Shout out to our DJ Strategy.
What up, boy?
Strategy. All gas, no breaks, man. Till the next time, this has been The Bandwagon. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We out of here, y'all.
Adios.